Today we're taking a look at a lens adapter for L-mount cameras that has a built-in variable neutral density filter. Hey everyone, Sean here with Fotodiox, and today we're taking a look at our ND Throttle lens adapters. This is a lens adapter for adapting vintage, manual, non-native lenses to your mirrorless camera, but this adapter also has built-in VND filtration. To adjust the filtration, you just rotate this silver ring on the side here, going to 2 stops of ND filtration. Then I can crank it down to 8 stops of ND filtration. What's really nice about having the VND filter built into the adapter itself is you are protecting the sensor of your mirrorless camera. You've got the filtration behind the lens so you can swap out different lenses on this mount without having to get different sized filter threads for different types of lenses you're adapting. It's also just nice to have it built right into the adapter itself. This is a great tool for filmmakers who want to use vintage adapted lenses for their video production. You're generally going to want to keep your lens wider, have a more shallow depth of field for a more cinematic look. And so you're most likely going to be using an ND filter at all times. So having a variable ND filter built into this adapter just adds that much more functionality to the adapter and makes your life a little simpler. As you can see, this is a very durable all-metal adapter. It's got a very high-quality VND filter built into it. Of course, this is a 2 to 8 stops variable ND filter. You cannot remove the filter, so you are always at least 2 stops of ND filtration. Right here is the silver ring. Like I showed you, we rotate it. And as we rotate it, we're darkening the filter, lightening it. This ring has teeth, so you can use it with a follow focus system. And this is a very durable all-metal adapter. It's got a professional finish, and it'll fit right in with your professional L-mount gear. This is the Minolta MD to L-mount adapter, so it uses vintage Minolta MD SLR film camera lenses, but we also make ND Throttle adapters for these lenses as well for L-mount. So if you have any of these lenses, you can use an ND Throttle adapter. Let me show you how to mount this lens on the ND Throttle adapter. You're just going to line up the red mounting dot on the adapter with the red mounting dot on the lens, press the lens into the adapter, and rotate it to lock it into place. Then if you want to remove the lens, you just got this silver button here, press that down, turn the lens and remove it. And one of the questions we get here a lot at Fotodiox is how much play do the adapters have? That's how much the lens will move when mounted in the adapter. And I can show you right here. It's a very tight fit. That lens is not going anywhere. It's locked in. So it's a very nice tight fit for this Minolta MD lens. Now let's mount the lens and adapter on an L-mount camera. We're going to be using a Sigma FP full frame camera. This is a kind of a cult camera. It's fairly niche. There aren't a lot of people using these, but I do love how compact it is. And this is just to demonstrate how this adapter works. This will work on any L-mount camera. So if you have like a Lumix full frame camera, like the S5 IIX, this adapter will work on that as well. Just remove the body cap. We're just going to line up the red mounting dot on the adapter with the red mounting dot on the L-mount camera. Slide the lens in place and then rotate it to lock it into place. And if you need to remove the adapter and lens, press the lens release button and take it off. All right, there we go. Now we've got this vintage Minolta MD f2 45mm lens adapted to our modern full frame L-mount camera. And like I was showing earlier, to adjust the variable ND filtration, you're just going to rotate this silver ring. You can see right here it's set to minimum, so that will be 2 stops. We can rotate it all the way to max. That is 8 stops of ND filtration. And when I use ND Throttle adapters, I use them quite often actually for my own filmmaking. I'm generally just eyeballing it. I choose an aperture. Let's say I'm going to set it to f2. I want to shoot wide open. It's a bright sunny day. Let's say I'm shooting at ISO 1600 because I'm using a flat picture profile. I'm going to have to crank in a lot of ND filtration to cut that light. So I'm going to go to almost 8 stops, maybe a little less. And that will cut the amount of light coming through the vintage lens and give me a correct exposure. So it's just like any ND filter. Now I can shoot super cinematic shallow depth of field video with this vintage lens, with this modern mirrorless camera, and the ND Throttle adapter. Here's some example footage I shot with this lens and camera combo. And as you can see, I'm getting really nice separation. I'm getting beautiful bokeh. It's a very nice look. And this is a fairly cheap, affordable lens. This is not a super high-end lens. This is just a stills camera lens, pancake lens on the cheaper side, and I'm still getting a beautiful result with it. Obviously, you can use this adapter with much higher end lenses. We do have a Canon EF to L mount ND Throttle adapter, as well as a Fusion ND Throttle that has electronic communication, and that'll give you a sharper look if you want to use a more modern Canon EF cinema lens. But if you're looking for something a little more lo-fi, a little softer, give you some more organic filmic quality, sometimes it's nice to go to a cheaper lens like this MD45 and crank it all the way wide open, in this case f2, and then just crank in the VND filtration, cut that light, create a beautiful cinematic image. Okay, that was a quick look at our L-mount ND Throttle adapters. If you'd like to learn more about these adapters, comment below. I'd love to help you out. Also, click the link in the description below to go to all of the ND Throttle adapters we currently sell for L-mount cameras, as well as all the other types of ND Throttle adapters we sell. We currently support all the major mirrorless camera systems. So if you want to learn more about those adapters, click the link in the description. Click right here to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more videos just like this one. I'm Sean with Fotodiox.com, and thanks for watching.